All right, guys, let's talk about this game last night, man. So I watched a lot of NBA games last night. I watched a lot of third and fourth quarter games last night. I want to talk about this game right here. The Detroit Pistons won 148 to 143. They won their sixth straight. They're now 31 and 26. They beat the Atlanta Hawks. Where in the fourth quarter they combined for 76 points. It was a lot of scoring, man. I just want to talk about Cade Cunningham, man. I am not surprised by Cade Cunningham being this good right now. Cade Cunningham is making a case for being first team on NBA. Now, he's not going to be first team, he's going to be second team. But he's having the case that if everybody was healthy and everybody played 65 games, Cade's making a second or third team regardless. Cade has been that fucking good this year. And I want to give a lot of respect to him, man, and this Detroit team. In this offseason, they got shooting. Last night, Schroeder had 16 points and 7 assists. Like, he played well off their bench in the trade. Malik Beasley this year has been hooping, man. Off their bench, he had 24 points and 6 made 3, 7 rebounds. Tim Hardaway had 18 points. This team is actually pretty good. Having Asar Thompson as well, who could play defense. Having Jalen Duren, Tobias Harris as a vet. This Detroit team, man, they've surprising me. The fact that they were trash, dog shit last year, and this year, they're like the 5th or 6th seed right now. Like, I gotta give all credit to the world to Detroit Pistons fans and the organization making trades to get shooting because they did not have shooting last year, and they said, we're going to get Tobias Harris. We got Tim Hardaway. We got Malik Beasley. We got Fencecchio. We got a bunch of guys that can hit jumpers and hit catch and shoot threes, and that's all that Cade needed. Also, want to talk about the Atlanta Hawks. Trae Young had 38 and 13. He played well in this game, man. George Niang off their bench at 27. And their rookie Zachary Richardson had 19 points. Dyson Daniels last night in that fourth quarter. If you guys watched that fourth quarter, he had like all 4 of his steals in that fourth quarter. He was locking up Cade in that fourth quarter. Dyson Daniels, man, what a great trade in Atlanta, getting rid of DeJounte Murray and getting a guy like Dyson Daniels who's going to be a two-way demon for the next 10 years. Now, the Atlanta Hawks aren't good. They're missing Jalen Johnson, who was averaging like 19 and 10 this year. But the Hawks' future is not great and not bad, but I do think they need to trade Trae Young. I don't think they're going to do anything this year as well. They're in the play-in area again. But the Detroit Pistons, man, I love what they did this offseason. I love what they did for Cade Cunningham. And now Cade is getting talked about as a star that he deserves to be in. He was just on a shitty Detroit team that didn't have good players. Now they got guys that can shoot around him. Detroit, man, they're going to be a 5 or 6 seed, man, and they deserve all the credit in the world for turning this team around. And the Atlanta Hawks' future is kind of grim. I think they need to trade Trae Young, in my opinion, because I think the Hawks have no chance to do anything in the next 10 years either. Build around your young guys and keep it moving.